Hey guys, it's Hannah. I just wanted to pop on and talk about Mr. Essential Oil Blend for the guys. I'm not a medical doctor. Please don't ask me for any medical advice. Yeah, talk to your doctor if you're using essential oils. It's just like if you were taking vitamins or supplements. It's kind of the same thing. I don't have a voice for some reason. As far as doctors are concerned, it's in the same category as like supplements and vitamins. So it's, they might say, oh, rather you not use this or that or whatever. But for the most part, they're like, yeah, I guess. If you don't like what your doctor says, go to a different doctor. Get a second opinion. If that doctor agrees with the first doctor, maybe take that into consideration, because that's, if they're agreeing, that's probably pretty good suggestion, or should be a pretty good suggestion to you that what they're saying is correct. So this is Mr. Essential Oil Blend. It's a formula just for men. Women can use it too, but it is formulated specifically for men. It's labeled for topical and aromatic use. You can use it neat, so no dilution necessary unless you have really sensitive skin. Some of the oils in this blend are kind of strong, so some people may need it to be diluted a little if they have sensitive skin. So this is a blend of sage, fennel, lavender, myrtle, yarrow, peppermint, and sesame seed oil. The sesame seed oil is more about keeping the mixture together. Sometimes you'll see sweet almond oil at the end of a list of essential oils in a blend, and that's just to keep it together. Sweet almond oil is used a lot, but sesame seed oil is also. Or you'll see something that says like caprylic triglyceride or something, and that is coconut oil blended with glycerin to help it hold together. So yeah, so it smells like, to me, I do use this sometimes in the diffuser. It's a blue color, not as strong as Valor, but you really can smell like the sage and the myrtle, I would say, and the peppermint to some degree. The lavender, the fennel, the yarrow are more undertones. You're smelling more of those man smells, sage, trees, and all that stuff. But so this is supposed to be an empowering blend that you can diffuse, you can use topically, whatever. It can help decongest your prostate, obviously for men only, since women don't even have prostates. But so if you're having some kind of an issue, it may be worth looking into something like this. But of course, talk to your doctor. There are other things that they can do to help you that they may be more comfortable with, you may be more comfortable with. That's about your comfort level. Using essential oils, maybe try an aromatherapist or, a holistic medicine. I don't know what I was going to say. Not doctor, group of doctors. Whatever, practice, a holistic medicine practice, and see what they say. This is supposed to build confidence and strength. It's supposed to be really uplifting, but it also promotes greater male hormone balance. So testosterone and other androgens in your system, it's supposed to balance those. So for women, a lot of times when women use it, I just throw it in the diffuser when I feel like it. But a lot of women use it if they're having problems with their cycle. You use it for 2 days. 2 days of your cycle only, and that's the day before and the day that you are supposed to ovulate, because that's about a testosterone thing. So if you have low testosterone and you're a woman, or you're estrogen dominant, that could be something to look into, but also proceed with caution, because there are lots of things that could be contributing to your problem, and you don't want to add one more thing in there and make your body confused. So be very careful when you're doing things like that. Consult your doctor, see what your other options are, and if your doctor seriously is like, I don't think you should do that, then maybe go see another doctor. Or, wait a little while and then reassess the situation. Is this a stress thing? For men too, is this a stress thing? Is this situational? Is there a food thing going on in my life that I'm not paying attention to? Food has a huge impact on your hormones, so, you know, being really careful with that. And then in contrast, okay, I'm diffusing essential oils all the time. Is there something coming up fairly often that maybe is bothering my system? You can be allergic. I know several people who said they're not allergic to, like, powdered cinnamon. That's not the right word. Grated cinnamon. But cinnamon bark essential oil really bothers them. So you do have to be careful if, you know, your throat is scratchy for no reason and you have ruled out every other possibility. I have a lot of environmental allergies, so if pollen's up, if mold is up, tree pollen, my throat is kind of going to get scratchy. That's just how I am. If you don't have that stuff going on and then all of a sudden your throat is scratchy, reassess what you've been using and, you know, make sure you're being careful, because you can have allergies, sensitivities, and a lot of people will say not necessarily that you can't, but that you shouldn't, because it doesn't have the same proteins as, like, if you were to ingest food that was this. And no, it doesn't, but the different parts, sorry, my nose is itchy, the different parts of the plant, you know, the constituents of the distilled oil versus something you would ingest aren't always the same. And just because you're not allergic to oranges doesn't mean you're not sensitive to orange essential oil. If you're finding you have a problem, and it's every time you use orange essential oil, take a look at that and, okay, I'm not going to use it now, and let's continue using everything else and see what happens. And with food too, just with everything, just be really careful. I went to the allergist the other week and they told me that I have an almond allergy. I eat almonds fairly regularly. The doctor told me as long as I'm not having like a bad reaction, I can eat them if I want. I have eaten them a few times since then and been fine, but if something ever were to happen, that's where I would start looking. I was negative for all the other of the like 30 most common food allergies. I was negative for all of those, so I would start with like, what was in this? Was it almonds? How much almond did I ingest? Because when I'm saying I eat them fairly regularly, I mean like a handful, like 6 or 8, maybe 10 at a time. So maybe it's just huge amounts of almonds. I don't know. Allergies are weird, but she said as long as I'm comfortable eating them, I can eat them. So I would say that goes with oils too. If you're comfortable with the problem you're having and your doctor doesn't see an issue with you continuing to do it, then that's your personal choice. If I'm having a sensitivity to an oil, I'm not going to use it probably. I'll figure out something else to do with it so that I'm not wasting it, but I won't keep purchasing it. Just better safe than sorry. They can be like medicine, they can be like vitamins, they can be like supplements, but they also can be dangerous in the same way if you're not using them properly. So, in rant, this truly is formulated for men. Women can use it too, but a lot of men do really like the sagey, tree-like scent. Let me know if you've tried this one. Bye!